उत्तिष्ठ नरशार्दूल कर्तव्यं दैवमान्निकम् उत्तिष्ठोत्तिष्ठ गोविन्द उत्तिष्ठ गरुडध्वज उत्तिष्ठ कमलाकान्ता त्रैलोक्यं मङ्गलं कुरु उत्तिष्ठोत्तिष्ठ गोविन्द उत्तिष्ठ गरुडध्वज उत्तिष्ठ कमलाकान्ता त्रैलोक्यं मङ्गलं कुरु मातः समस्त जगतां मधुकैटभारेः वक्षो विहारिणि मनोहर दिव्यमूर्ते श्रीस्वामिनि श्रुत जनप्रियदानशीले श्रीवेङ्कटेश दयिते तव सुप्रभातम् मातः समस्त जगतां मधुकैटभारेः वक्षो विहारिणि मनोहर दिव्यमूर्ते श्रीस्वामिनि श्रुत जनप्रियदानशीले श्रीवेङ्कटेश दयिते तव सुप्रभातम् तव सुप्रभातमरविन्दलोचने भवतु प्रसन्नमुखचन्द्रमण्डले विधिशङ्करेन्द्रवनिताभिरर्चिते वृषशैलनाथ दयिते दयानिधे अत्र्यादिसप्तऋषयः समुपास्य सन्ध्याम् आकाशसिन्धुकमलानि मनोहराणि आदाय पादयुगमर्चयितुं प्रपन्नाः शेषाद्रिशेखर विभो तव सुप्रभातम् पञ्चाननाब्ज भव षण्मुखवासवाद्याः त्रैविक्रमादिचरितं विबुधास्तु वन्ति भाषापतिः पठति वासरशुद्धिमारात् शेषाद्रिशेखर विभो तव सुप्रभातम् ईषत्प्रफुल्ल सरसीरुहनारिकेलपूगद्रुमादिसुमनोहर पालिकानाम् आवाति मन्दमनिलः सह दिव्यगन्धैः शेषाद्रिशेखर विभो तव सुप्रभातम् उन्मील्य नेत्रयुगमुत्तम पञ्जरस्थाः पात्रावशिष्टकदलीफलपायसानि भुक्त्वा सलीलमथकेलिशुकाः पठन्ति शेषाद्रिशेखर विभो तव सुप्रभातम् तन्त्री प्रगर्ष मधुरस्वनया विपञ्च गायत्यनन्दचरितम् तव नारदोऽपि भाषा समग्रमसत्करचाररम्यम् शेषाद्रिशेखर विभो तव सुप्रभातम् भृङ्गावळी च मकरन्दरसानुविद्ध झङ्कारगीतनिनदैः सह सेवनाय गिर्यात्युपान्त सरसी कमलोदरेभ्यः शेषाद्रिशेखर विभो तव सुप्रभातम् योषा गणेन वरदध्नि विमथ्यमाने घोषालयेषु दधिमन्थन तीव्र घोषाः रोषात् कलिं विदधते ककुभश्च कुम्भाः शेषाद्रिशेखर विभो तव सुप्रभातम् पद्मेश मित्र शतपत्र गतालिवर्गाः हर्तुं श्रियं कुवलयस्य निजाङ्गलक्ष्म्या भेरी निनादमिव बिभ्रति तीव्रनादम् शेषाद्रिशेखर विभो तव सुप्रभातम् श्रीमन्नभीष्टवरदाखिल लोकबन्धो श्री श्रीनिवास जगदेकदयैक सिन्धो श्रीदेवतागृह भुजान्तर दिव्यमूर्ते श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम् श्रीमन्नभीष्टवरदा.
Good morning, folks.
Good morning.
Good morning, Jennifer. Morning, Liz.
Good morning.
Morning, Brittany. Nice to meet you. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Carol. Hi, Denise.
Morning.
Morning. Good to see all of you. What crazy people you are to wake up so early and join meditation.
I was so excited to finally be on time that I arrived 28 minutes early today. So I don't know who's beginning the recording, but if you see my random face, like, where is everybody?
You're following, I think, Denise's tradition, who showed up a week earlier. You really showed up 30 minutes earlier. Denise showed up a week earlier. Hi, Rachel. Hi, Ocean.
I'm really lucky. Where I live, it's 3:30 in the afternoon.
Oh, Thank you. Oh, I'm glad you're joining us. Morning, Chris.
Where's that? Where do you live?
I live in Kenya.
Okay, wonderful.
Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Shall we get started or wait a minute? Let's give folks another 30 seconds, maybe. In the meanwhile, there we are, a couple folks coming in. So in the meanwhile, just beginning to look at your environment. Morning, Mary. Welcome, Dish. So just looking at your environment and what needs to be adjusted. Glasses on, glasses off. Welcome, Ellen. This is what needs to be adjusted in your pillow. Really like, Friday night, you're sitting in front of the TV. You want to make sure you've got your drink and your cushion and everything just right. And if it feels appropriate, you can begin to give some long, extended exhales, maybe even articulating it. Oh. Hmm. Letting the body find the appropriate position, posture for today. And that might mean making some large changes, maybe making some teeny tiny changes, or no changes at all. If there's some aspect of your experience, physical or mental or emotional, that just, isn't comfortable and can't get comfortable, maybe putting a hand on that part of the body or some part of the body that just conveys. I see you, experience. I see you. And then, of course, we take a moment to reflect on why we're here. Why do all this work? And as soon as we bring to mind our intention, every time we bring our intention to the forefront of our mind, we attract the energy of all beings who are also holding the same intention. Every time we remember our intention, we are in the company of all beings in all universes. working towards liberation. That's how unlonely we all are. And even before we proceed to the next step, I invite you to give away all the merit of your practice thus far to all beings in all worlds. May all beings be free. May all beings know love. May all beings trust their intuition, follow their path. Next, generating gratitude. Gratitude for Lamarad. Gratitude for Bhumi Sparsh. All the people who made this at Bhumi Sparsh, who made this Zoom possible, and who keep things going. If you notice some kind of physical sensation around gratitude, perhaps if it makes sense, if it's appropriate, letting that feeling sort of become diffused throughout your body. I know that I feel gratitude in my chest. And I just sort of let that feeling spread throughout my body. And we'll start by setting the sacred boundary. I know there are some folks that struggle with setting a boundary, feeling like that somehow, a rejection or something, and I invite you to think of setting a boundary as setting a space to do sacred work. And you set this boundary not out of rejection or selfishness, but as with the same energy that is deserving of doing work for liberation for yourself and for everybody. and inviting into this space all your guides, your mentors, beings who have cared for you, beings who have shown you the path, beings who have encouraged you to trust yourself just the way you are. Beings who have seen in you that you are love and intuition. Beings who have given you unconditional love. And there have been many. And it's okay not to know their names or exact memories, trusting that there have been many. Many, many, many. And feeling these energies awaken in the space around you. Welcome. Welcome once again. Thank you for accompanying me again and again, as many times as it takes. And then also inviting all the deities, inviting Medicine Buddha if you work with Medicine Buddha, Chenrezig if you work with Chenrezig, Matara, other deities, from other traditions perhaps, including deities you may have worked with in previous lifetimes. And again, you don't need to know the specific deities. Just know that very, very likely you have worked with many deities. Asking them all, inviting them all. And now inviting wisdom texts. Inviting all of Lama Rod's books, the essence of his books, Radical Dharma, Love and Rage, New Saints. And if you, regardless of whether you've read them or not, you remember them or not, inviting the essence of his teachings. The Heart Sutra, if that's something that's relevant for you. Rights of the writings of your favorite activists. Marvel comics, if they inspire you. A local restaurant's menu, if that it inspires you. This wisdom, these teachings from teachers. Some we know, some we don't. And we'll pause here once again to give away the merit of the practice thus far to all beings in all directions. May all beings stay connected with their spirit guides. May all beings have access to wisdom writings. May the Dharma, whether it's Buddha Dharma or other forms of Dharma, be available to all beings in all times. Inviting community, the true spirit of community. Where we can be ourselves and support others in being themselves. But there is no fiction of limited belonging, where the most marginalized on the outside where such folks' needs are the most prioritized. Where we allow each other to be ourselves, change, make mistakes, give each other spaciousness, trust in each other's intuition, trust that our paths might look different, but our ultimate goal is the same. Inviting our benevolent and liberated ancestors, of which, again, we each have many. Ancestors who knew viscerally in their body that they did not need to have one more title, look a certain way, be a certain age, to be loved and to love. And some of us may have to go back before colonization and before the sorcery of capitalism to connect to such ancestors. Inviting those ancestors in. And as they take their space around you, respectfully thanking them for their presence. Inviting lineage elders, all the words that are associated with you, your occupation, your interests, social location, personality quirks. All these words are actually lineages you belong to, as long as you and the lineage have consented to be in relationship with each other. So inviting the lineage elders of folks who have had similar experiences that are important to you. And as these elders take the space around you, asking them, I'm having a similar experience. I want this experience to be part of my path. You have done this before. I am not alone. You've had the same doubts, the same challenges. Model to me how experience while keeping liberation in mind. Show me. And once again, the merit of the practice thus far is for all beings. Inviting the earth, the water element, the air element, and the fire element. Fire, warmth, light, smoke. We come from these elements. There is no experience we've had in the past or in the future that is not preserved in the photo albums of these elements. These elements retain memory of these experiences, even if we don't. Silence and stillness. May we each find our grounding, our core, the strength to simply be in the middle of chaos, whether it's internal or external. That sacred, sweet silence and stillness. And find you. Because regardless of your age, you are all of these things. You are an ancestor, an elder, a lineage holder. You are the elements. You are the essence of community, of wisdom, of stillness. You are each of the homecomings. And as you connect to the homecomings, more beings will feel safe around you and will come to you and will be born around you. And you bring honor and blessings on your ancestors and traditions and lineages. And for the last time in today's practice, once again, we give away all the merit from this practice. We give. We give to the elements, we give to the beings, bodied beings, unbodied beings. May you all be happy. May you know joy. May you know joy. May you be okay with whatever is. May you find support. May you let go of what needs to be let go of. And simply being the next couple of moments. Simply being held by all the beloved beings in your circle. Just listening to them say to you, you're already liberated. What is there to do? Just a couple more moments. And beginning to think all the energies around you, letting them dissolve into the spaciousness. Beginning to feel your body on the seat, feeling the weight of your body. Beginning to make movements, maybe extend your exhales once more. Thank you, folks. You can unmute and say goodbye to each other for now.
Oh, what a beautiful
so
way to
much.
start the day. Thank you so much.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you,
Thanks,
folks.
everyone. Thanks, Saraswati.
Thank you
See
so
you next
much.
week.
You.
Yeah, see you next week.
Thanks
Bye-bye.
so
Tell your friends about us. Half off if you bring a friend.
much.